She swings it in. Can he connect it on a header? Falls to the legs. Can he shot far from a chance for Nigeria there. It's the first goal of the match. Goal scored by no other than jersey number, of course, 12. Well, the front official has indicated that 2 minutes of additional time will be handed here. But the Super Falcons have a chance to counter. And it's Tony Payne who finds Uchenakalu. Uchenakalu takes a shot. And it's a goal! Goal number 3 for Nigeria. Yeah. A chance for Nigeria. And it's a 4th goal for the Super Falcons of Nigeria. Esther finds Imran. Imran takes a cross. Can she find Okoronko? It's a goal for Nigeria. Goal number 5. And it's Esther Okoronko.
What a way to celebrate our star player, Deborah Abiodun there. The first leg of Nigeria versus Cape Verde in Abuja. Welcome you on the show. Sports update on Trust TV. Adini Chishafe. Well, Nigeria will be playing against Cape Verde today in Praia. That is the capital of Cape Verde. And that match, the second leg, will be coming by 6 p.m. But right now, we just have to at least preview the game and also look at the chance of Super Falcons making it to the next AFCON. They have the first leg there. They won the first leg 5-0. And right now, they'll be playing the second leg today by 6 p.m. Right now, Super Falcons battle Cape Verde in Praia. That's the first story we're looking at alongside Olawale Peters and also Ahmad Emmanuel in the studio. Good to have you.
I'm going to be here once again. Thank you for having me.
So it's my pleasure.
I saw you smiling when we were actually looking at that clip, Nigeria versus Cape Verde.
Yes. I have to smile because if you look at the thing that gives you joy, hope, and happiness, you have to be happy for them. So I'm very, very happy for them, and I'm very confident there's going to be a walkover. I think Super Falcons match with any African counterpart is not something that we should be worrying ourselves about. What we should be worrying ourselves about is what I saw at the stadium there. It is really an eyesore. If it is the Super Eagles,
the place will be filled up.
Will be filled up. And everybody will leave that stadium disappointing, fighting, angry with himself. But we're talking about a team that you are 100% sure that if they come in, they're going to give you the joy that you're looking out for. We are not supporting these
girls enough.
We are not supporting, don't even put the adjective enough. We're not even supporting them at all. Not that it is not enough. We're not supporting them at all. It is high time that we have, because everybody needs recognition. If you're working in an organization and you're not being recognized by your supervisor, by the organization, how are you going to feel? You'll feel bad, you'll feel dejected, you're not being motivated enough. So that is what the Super Falcons, that is what they need. They need to be recognized. They need to be motivated. It's not about money all the time. It's about let them look at this, let them look at the pitch, let them look at the stadium, let them look at the supporters at the stadium, cheering them up, talking to them. That is what they really need. We really need to do enough for them. As far as they are concerned, I think they don't have anything to prove to anything in Africa, sincerely, but they need to still maintain their consistency. But they're having a lot of competitors coming in, like the likes of the Moroccan, the likes of the South African, the likes of the Ghanaian team also. They are coming to challenge them. But what we should be looking out for is how to perform at the World Cup stage. The record we've set already in Africa is to take close to about 20 years for any African team to meet or to surpass it. So what we should be looking out for is that no, they are no more a local champion. We now wants to be recognized on the world. So as far as I'm concerned, today's match is a walkover for them. I can go to bed with my 2 eyes closed without worrying anything about that the ladies will make us proud as usual.
Okay, Ahmad, looking at Cape Verde versus Nigeria, preview, the match will be coming up in a couple of, let's say, the next 30 minutes. But from the way it says, how do you see Nigerian ladies ahead of this game?
It's done and dusted, really. The match has not been played, but it's done and dusted, This game was actually won here in Nigeria, so going away is just mere formality. Even the Cape Verdeans know that there's no miracle that will happen. I mean, they need 6 goals to overturn that defeat. So how do you think they'll do it against the Super Falcons, high-flying Super Falcons? Like he said, this is a team that has been making us proud. Like, you're very sure they will deliver, Remember, a couple of players withdrew, key players from the team, but still, we still got that massive victory. It tells you that this is a team. It's not there. Look at the stadium, you begin to ask questions like, you know, it's
not a friendly, it's not a secondary school game.
No friendly match, it's
national team.
So this is national team playing, and the support is not there. I mean, the last time we had fans encroaching the pitch because of what the Super Eagles did was when they missed out of the World Cup. Just win against Ghana and go to the World Cup, they still did not do that. And that day, I remember the stadium was packed, like even the capacity was overfilled. And what did you get at the end of the day? We were disappointed. This is a team that is delivering, same national team, and then nobody is supporting them. I mean, it's a slap, and it's disappointing. It's really worrisome, you know. So at the end of the day, it's not about money, like he said. When a team, look at, okay, all of a sudden they've moved the home matches of the Super Eagles to Akwa Ibom State. Why? They believe that the pitch is not good enough for them. Why? Because most of them are coming from Europe. What's wrong with this pitch in Abuja? By Nigeria factor, like the Nigerians that we are, most of these guys that play in the league here, put them in that stadium, they will play football for you and they will deliver. The Super Falcons, most of them are also coming from Europe. Why then didn't you take them to Akwa Ibom State? So you treat more, I mean, treat a team more better than the other. Still, we are talking about equality here. No.
Someone actually suggested, sorry to cut in, that if you can give 30% of what is accrued to Super Eagles, to Super Falcons, we will even see much more better result than this. Do you agree with that?
I totally agree with that. Now let's take it from the issue of their welfare. Are they paying the Super Falcons the same amount they are paying the Super Eagles? No. Even the hotel they lodge the Super Eagles, when they are coming to play, is it the same hotel they lodge the Super Falcons?
No.
No. The match allowances, match bonuses, is it the same? No. The pitch, like you rightly mentioned, is it the same treatment? No, we are giving the Super Eagles preferential treatment, and it is not really. We can't have two kids and be discriminating against one that you like one, or you are giving one more opportunity than others. That is what I see the Ministry of Sport and the NFF. This is what they are really doing. So I think it is high time for women also to come out and support their own,
the women,
and voice out their own. Women supporting women, this is a high time for them to come out also. And they come before the FIFA Women World Cup. The Australian team, they was going on strike, that they're not going to play because they want to collect the same amount that they are paying their male counterpart. They fought it, and they won it. So I think it is high time we do the same thing in this country. We do the same thing in this country, how we put a caveat that is only those that is winning the matches, that's giving us the trophy, the glory. How many Nations Cup have the Super Eagles won? What about the Super Falcons? Let's look at the match percentage.
You can even deduct it 3 times.
Sorry.
So what are we talking? What are we talking about? I think we really need to change that orientation to start recognizing them. That preferential treatment needs to stop. Their welfareism needs to be a priority. Take it or leave it.
Now we'll be looking at this particular game. Cape Verde, Nigeria, first leg 5-0 in favor of the Super Falcons. And the second leg is coming up by 6 p.m. Nigeria will be playing against them. The second leg to see who cross over to AFCON. But there's a particular player that actually stood out. That's Deborah Abiodun. Super Falcons said Deborah Abiodun really has really shown like million stars. First leg, she was adjudged the player of the match. And a lot of Nigerians are wondering, what did this lady, oh my goodness, she's so talented that they call her Nigeria. What's the name of this Chelsea player? Kante, yeah. Former Chelsea player. Because of the stature and the way she marshaled the midfield and all that. And a lot of people are like, wow, if the lady had gone ahead in that World Cup where she got red carded, and it was a painful exit. So let's just talk about Deborah Abiodun so far. That game against Cape Verde in Abuja, it was like she marshaled the midfield. To the extent that one of them, Alimata, was praising her that this is our next star player. What can you say about this player?
Absolutely. Very young, energetic, vibrant. Before that game, she came into the camp, I think 3 days before the game started. and still give such a performance. I mean, what more can you demand from such a player? The only thing we need to do now is to keep encouraging her and also hope that she gets a better club that will help her improve, because I believe we've not seen the best of this girl. I mean, she's just outstanding. Work for the ball, go for the ball, distribute, open play. What more can you demand from, Abiodun? And I think, well, you cannot say maybe she has actually gotten to her peak from what I can see. She still needs to work probably on her speed, and that will surely help her.
Now, talking about this lady, Deborah Abiodun, from the way she's been playing so far, Super Falcons, we've seen their performance. One of their players, though, who lost her mom, 2 hours, 2 days before.
48 hours before.
48 hours before the match. Peace effort has been commended by NFF for the fact that she was strong enough. She was still able to play. Some player will have pulled out, but she still played that game. I think she deserves some commendation, really.
Yeah, she does, and because if you look at the emotional trauma of you losing your loved ones, and you still
especially mother
for that matter, something that nobody can replace, take it or leave it. And we know the importance of mother in everybody's life, and you still went ahead and still represent your country, and nobody can pinpoint that, oh, probably because you lost your mother, that is why you flop here, you did that. It is highly commendable. In fact, to me, I would have preferred her be given the player of the match. Not that Deborah doesn't deserve it, but
just to at least give her that support.
What support? I think she'll have been the player of the match. She's very strong, very strong. And that, if most people can really cope with that, and it shows how dedicated and committed these ladies are, and that's the reason why we will not stop agitating that the preferential treatment should stop, the discrimination between whatever they are doing for the Super Eagles against the Super Falcons should stop. They should treat them the same way, equally.
Equally. While we're talking about equally now, Super Falcons will be playing. What can you say? Just maybe score line you are expecting from this match between Nigeria and Cape Verde.
4-1.
4-1. Favor of...
We're talking about,
no, I want
no, we're talking about Super Falcons, not Super Eagles.
Eagles, okay.
It's Super Falcons.
So the 4 you're already standing for.
Definitely, yes.
So that will be 9-1.
9-1.
Aggregate. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see.
I think you've been fair enough. You give the Cape Verdeans one.
We are giving your own is 6-0. That's too much. 6-0, right?
What's no, let me not say 6-0. Maybe another 5-0. It's okay.
So make it 10-0.
Definitely.
Are they Sao Tome and Principe?
What's the difference between them?
Oh my goodness. We're talking about Super Falcons, rather. I nearly called them Super Eagles, but no, they are Super Falcons. Making us so proud. Anytime they play, they really actually bring a smile to our faces. But they are doing so well. Right now, they're playing the second leg by 6 p.m. Nigerian time. They'll be facing Cape Verde in Praia, the capital of that country. First leg ended 5-0 in favor of our own ladies, and we are celebrating them. Nigerians, we all need to celebrate this lady for what they've done. At least this second leg, if they are able to win against Cape Verde today, they'll qualify for the next AFCON coming up in Morocco 2024. Wishing them the best. The same year that the men will also be playing over there in AFCON coming up in Cote d'Ivoire. Let's see who will win the competition. Is it the men or the women? Super Eagles or Super Falcons 2024, because we believe that our ladies will actually qualify, looking at what they did in the first leg. Well, taking that particular statement I just made, I saw somewhere, it flashed that a minister said, okay, AFCON will be the yardstick to judge Pizarro thereabout.
Yes.
If he wins AFCON.
Yeah, I saw it, and I also hope that same AFCON performance of the Super Eagles we used to judge even the minister, if he should continue about because this is totally annoying to hear from a minister saying this. You're talking about someone that does not even respect the institution. He doesn't even respect the country.
People have been calling that you remove it or change Uzoho. He has refused.
Yes, he has refused. That's number one. Then number two, anytime you complain, it's not even media friendly. It's not media friendly. That one is taken. Then number three, and there's someone that told the NFF that don't teach me my job, pay me my money. So that means it's not even just, it's not feeling the pains that we are feeling. It's only here because of our money. 80 million naira per month for doing nothing, for winning how many matches, is the worst coach we've ever had in the history of this country. What stopped the NFF and the sport ministry to let him go right now? We don't need him to go to Nations Cup What is the motivation for Pizarro in taking Super Eagles to the World Cup? To the Nations Cup. Just tell me his motivation. What's motivating him? Nothing is motivating him at all. That's the truth. He has left this country emotionally. He's just waiting for the physical one, just for him to go. Let them pay him his money today. He'll tell you, this is someone that abandoned the Super Eagles. Honestly, I don't know where that statement from from the Minister of Sport is coming from. His performance. What is his target? If Pizarro should take us to the Nations Cup, Adeniyi, price it down today. The best we'll get to is round of 16.
But what of semi-final?
Who?
Nigeria.
No, we're talking about Super Eagles now, not Super Falcons. the best they can get to is round of 16. If they make it out of their group.
Do you agree with that?
It's round of 16.
Round of 16. Do you agree with that?
Definitely. One more time. I mean, honestly, I keep asking, okay, fine, you have a foreigner who is handling the national team. How many weeks, days, or months has he stayed back in this country to go to the grassroots or probably have some people?
There was a time he was going around. Kwara United said he went to Lawrence.
For like how many weeks? Then what did he bring out of that?
He brought some player, but he didn't feature them.
Honestly, so
I'm his image maker.
He has been his spokesperson.
I'm the image maker of Pizarro.
So honestly, we need to do something real quick. I ask a question. It's a very, very sensitive one. Is it that we don't have coaches, Nigerian coaches that can handle the senior national team? Look at the money this man is earning. Give a Nigerian coach half of this money, and then give that coach all the necessary support if the coach will not deliver.
It's too much. 40 million to a Nigerian coach. Even give them quarter of it, 20
honestly,
million.
So what are we talking
see
about?
what they're going to do.
Well, while we're talking about Super Eagles, can always very disheartening for their performance recently, but our ladies always make us proud. At least we have someone that is making us so proud. Super Falcons will be playing against Cape Verde by 6 p.m. Hopefully, they will triumph in that encounter and qualify us for the next afcon or WAFCON, as they call it. But right now, we move away. Let's look at the fixtures. Some games that will be coming up aside Nigeria's game. Some matches, Morocco 2024. Look at those games that will be coming up there. We have that particular fixtures, Morocco 2024. Cape Verde versus Nigeria. That's the one we're looking at. Egypt, Senegal, first leg. Well, for Senegal, really, surprisingly, well, good one for Senegal. While they wallop Egypt 4-0, first leg. Guinea against Mali 7, Guinea 2. Burundi, Algeria 5-1. Togo, Tanzania 3-0 in favor of Tanzania. Botswana, Kenya 1-1. That's a draw there, first leg. Congo, Tunisia 5-2 in favor of Tunisia. Angola, Zambia walloping Angola 6-0. South Africa, Burkina Faso 1-0. DR Congo, Equatorial Guinea 1-0. And Namibia, Ghana leading the pack there 3-1 in the first leg. Well, those are the matches slated for this second leg of Morocco 2024. Who wins, who stays on, and who drops. We just let you have a feel of those matches coming up. I will wait to see who are the nations that will be facing Nigeria in the next AFCON. Talking about the women. Well, we cross over from the women's match now. Let's talk about Osimhen. Victor Osimhen right now doing so well. He has won the 2023 Italian Football Association Player of the Year. Congrats to him. And hopefully, very soon, December 11 is really edging closer and closer. African Footballer of the Year is waiting.
Yeah, well deserved. You can score 26 goals in a single season, and you can lead your team to win a trophy that the last won about 3 years ago. You can't take your team to a Champions League up to quarterfinal and you will not be named. This is a situation where your performance speaks for you. There's no how they will do sentiment about it. You won it, the highest goal scorer, the first time you are having an African equaling another African's records. That's what George Okonwe said before he came on board. So I think it's a very good one. And like rightly said, December 11 is there also. I'm not expecting anything else than for him to win African Footballer of the Year. In fact, it was the year that he was born that Nigeria last won African Footballer of the Year last.
Not knowing that a star was actually born that year. A star was actually born
when Kano Nwankwo Papilo won this same African Footballer of the Year. Look at the time. It was 25 years ago. That was the last time that a Nigerian won African Footballer of the Year. That should give us a lot of concern. But thank God for Victor Osimhen. He's bringing back the glory also. So I'm very happy for him. But there's need for him to review his future. Honestly. And the way it was last season is not the way he is this season again. And that is one thing about if you want to compete with the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi to step into their record, you have to be consistent for as much as you are playing. Look at Messi, look at Ronaldo. Take it or leave it. They've been consistent together for more than 15 years. So that means he also needs that consistency. And he's not getting that in Napoli right now. So he needs to review his future so that it won't be a one-off performance for him. It will be an opportunity for him to start to compete with the likes of Bellingham. Look at what Bellingham is doing right now. Look at what Haaland is doing right now.
Mbappe.
Look at what Mbappe is doing now. So we don't want his own situation to be a situation of Taiwo, Mikel Obi, and Messi, that after a year or 2 years, Taiwo didn't hear anything about him again. Mikel Obi is turning from a creative midfielder who would have stepped into the shoes of Austin A.J. Okocha to be a defensive midfielder.
A defender or parking boss.
Parking boss, like people in the South somebody call him Baba Jacobaje. That means the ball will not spoil in my hand. Once they give him the ball, look for someone else and just pass it. Either you are free or you are not free. He does that a lot. So Victor Osimhen should learn from that mistake and review his future. Does it need to, is there a need for him to remain in Napoli? The answer to me, it's no. Because I don't see Napoli competing for the Scudetto this season. So he needs to make a move to either Premier League or Bundesliga where he can discover himself and be in the limelight once again.
Well, Osimhen, at least congratulations to him. Nigerians are celebrating him. In nutshell, just let's say you at least celebrating.
Just add a little to what he has said. He well deserved, really, like he said. If you want to go by the statistics, he actually got in last season, or should I say, last season. I'll be correct to say that. But then that consistency is really needed. And like he said, I think somebody was actually saying, like a kind of argument that when the Saudi Arabia rumor came on board, or probably deal came, he should have probably took it, for probably a season, make the money and come back and say, well, he knows best why he actually decided not to go. But then he shouldn't stay in Italy again. Look somewhere, go there, and of course, shoot up again.
Let's see what happens concerning Osimhen. Day 11, that's December 11 is coming. I want to see him at least winning that award. I beg your pardon. But right now, let's quickly look at the NBA results. Games were played earlier today. And we look at those matches that were played. Well, good one for Boston Celtics. They fought hard, but it wasn't good enough. Indiana Pacers were able to win 122 to 112 extra points there for Boston Celtics. Jason Tatum scoring a lot of points there, but Halliburton also had more for Indiana Pacers. New Orleans Pelicans 116. They defeated Sacramento Kings with 105 to 116 there. Well, from the way it is, Sabonis fought hard for Sacramento Kings, and you have other players trying their best there. Just to give you update concerning the NBA result: Boston Celtics, New Orleans Pelicans, Indiana Pacers, and Sacramento Kings in those games there. Right now, Premier League fixtures. Some matches will be coming up tonight in the Premier League. Let's look at those games: Wolves versus Burnley and Luton versus Arsenal. Just because our time is almost gone, I want to just pick the scoreline. Wolves, Burnley.
Okay, 3-1.
For Wolves?
Wolves. Yeah. Arsenal, they are winning.
They are winning against Luton Town.
3-1 reply.
What about you?
I go with Arsenal, and of course I also go with Wolves. But then I'm not going to say what will happen. Probably there's no scoreline from me. But I know
you are scared that the elephant will come. What a way to end the show. We've been talking on Sports Update on Trust TV. Well, Olawale Peters, thank you so much.
Thank you, Adeni. It's my pleasure being there.
Good. And Ahmad Emmanuel.
It's always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
I'm Adeni Ajishafe. Thanks for watching.